Still talking about money, most, if not all of us already know that carrying huge amounts of cash is very risky. Now, South Africa has launched its first interbank real-time digital payment service. Now, Payshap will allow bank account holders to pay and receive money between participating banks without sharing bank account details. Well, how does this all work? Let's speak currently, or understand as well that only 4 banks are participating, being ABSA, FNB, Nedbank, and Standard Bank. Let's speak now to the CEO of Bankserv Africa, Dan Pilbauer. Good afternoon, Dan. Welcome to Today on eNCA. Thank you very much for your time. Is Payshap a game changer?
Good afternoon to all. Hello, Dan. Thank you for having me. Absolutely, it's a game changer. And yesterday we gave something to South Africa, which I think we will all be proud of in the coming weeks.
Okay, how does it work? What would it enable South Africans to do? Is like an M-Pesa type thing?
I think it's actually better than M-Pesa. But it's a complex system of technology rules. But what it actually means for people living in South Africa is a new payments experience. So when you see anywhere Payshap or this distinctive, beautiful logo, you will know what to expect. And basically, it means that you will be able to pay easily. You will be able to just scan a QR code or use something we call Payshap ID, which in essence is a cell number or a business name. You validate that the person on the other side is the person you want to be sending money to. You click, and within 10 seconds, the money is on the other side, and you get a confirmation that the person got paid. And like with cash, the person can use the money right away and Payshap somebody else. So it's really an alternative to cash payments with the real-time effective settlement and availability of funds.
Is it like an app, standalone app, or it's part of what the banks will be offering? These 4 banks that have started to participate, ABSA, FNB, Nedbank, and Standard Bank. I know you say you've got more others coming in the pipeline.
So that's also something which is quite distinctive about Payshap. So first of all, it's a common brand which goes across the financial institutions, the banks, and potentially non-banks when the regulation evolves. But that's what makes it different from some other applications you currently may be using, because you don't need any other app. You know, it's going to be offered to you through the existing mobile app or internet banking, online banking of the different banks. We have 4 banks who went live yesterday. We have many more coming in the coming months. And it doesn't matter who you bank with. You don't need to move money anywhere into any specific wallet. You leave it where you get your salary or where you keep your money on a bank account or in the future in a wallet. And you can transact easily from there without requiring any other app or anything specific. So it's the safety and security you are used to when dealing with banks and the national payment system.
Okay, so what I'm hearing, it is not a standalone app, but I'll be able, like other customers of these banks, access Payshap through the existing channel. So on my banking app that I have with me, Payshap will be there, no matter which bank. Any downside? I understand that apparently once you've made a payment, you cannot reverse it. I mean, that might be tricky. I'm trying to send you, Jan, 500 Rand. I end up sending you 5,000 Rand by mistake. But I'm told I cannot reverse that. Is that true?
So we are really trying to replace use cases for cash, and like with cash, when the money exchanges ends, it's final. You hand it over the money. So yes, it's real time. Downside of real time is that it's irrevocable, so the money really leaves your bank account and can be used by the other person. However, there is a lot of security around it. So for example, I mentioned the validation. And you can send me money, I can give you my Payshap ID. And when you are sending money from your banking app, it will tell you, it's a person known as Jan. Are you sure you want to send this amount? So you have multiple or 2 steps to validate that you are doing the thing you are really wanting to do. So yeah, I think from that perspective, most people will be comfortable because there is a validation, but it's immediate. Yes, it's real time.
Are there any limits? Are there any limits to how much you may send per transaction?
Yes, so we are launching with 3,000 Rand limit. So as of today, you can send up to 3,000. which, by the way, represents around 80% of all digital transactions we see, because we don't only run this system, we run any other EFT and other systems for South Africa. So 80% of transactions currently South Africans send are below 3,000. So we are launching with 3,000 limit. But it's envisioned, like in many other countries where similar systems went live, that over time this limit will increase, and eventually I think we will reach even the limit of 5 million, what we are used to from some of the other retail payment systems.
Okay, you got 4 banks currently. When are the others, like the Capitex of this world, joining you?
I think they should do it as soon as possible. So I know that some of them are in testing with us. So I see how the test cases are passing. So we are really looking a couple of months, and Capitec, Investec, Discovery Bank, and others will be joining the four who launched yesterday. So it's coming to everyone. It's going to be for all South Africans, and I think it's a game changer how we pay. People will not have to worry how to pay when you see Payshap and the logo, just how much you have to pay for the goods or services you are acquiring.
Thank you very much for your time this hour here on Today on eNCA. Jan Pilbauer, Bankserv Africa CEO. At the top